Good morning. It is 8 o'clock on Friday, so it is time for the morning app. I'm Howie C. here with Kristen, Josh, and Dovy. How's everybody doing on this lovely Friday morning?
I'm doing lovely.
Yes, two
Good.
lovelies already, and it's only 8 a.m. still.
Two lovelies. I did it 2 days in a row for you, Kristen, just
Thank
because
you.
I know you love hearing lovely in the morning.
It's just going to be such a great day, guys. I woke up super early in the morning. My alarm goes off at 6:30, and I bounced out of bed. I was ready for today. I'm
Really?
super excited. I love Fridays. Yesterday was a gorgeous day. I think today's going to be another beautiful day in Boone, and so I'm in a super great mood. I hope it's contagious.
You know what I think it is? I woke up around like 6:30 and it was kind of bright out. Just a little bit. And I was like, ooh, that's awesome. You know, you don't feel like you're just waking up in the void darkness. And you don't get to see the sunset. But this morning we got to see the sunset, which was really nice. So.
No, sunrise.
Sunrise. We got to see the dawn. Sorry.
Have you ever had a dream one time when you're dreaming and you don't? I don't dream that much personally. So last night I had a really cool dream going, and then I woke up at my alarm and it didn't get to where I wanted it to go, and I was like, come on, man. So I mean, this morning I was a little but at the same time it's going to be a good day, and we got a lot to talk about with fast food chains. Isn't that right, Josh?
We do. Personally, I'm a fan of fast food chains. I know some people think they're gross. I don't eat them all the time. But if you are trying to go to a fast food place, Business Insider or Money Magazine recently compared America's fast food chains based on dining experience and the average cost of a combo meal.
Okay.
And in first place, the California chain In-N-Out Burger.
Really?
Has the best deal.
Has the best deal, ranked in first place with an average rating of 4.67 out of 5.
Wow.
Wait, really? I've heard In-N-Out's good, but I've also heard from people in California that it's overrated. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
But again, this is the best deal, like combo and taste and stuff.
It's like their cookout, right?
Yeah. Basically their cookout.
Cookout's a pretty good deal.
That's what I'm about to
More.
say. Like, if something tops Cookout, then I'm going to go to it. Like, that's something that if I ever go to California, I definitely need to try that In-N-Out burger and really see what's what, you know?
Yeah.
Well, Cookout did not make this list, and it might be because they only put the restaurants that had over 300 locations nationwide.
Oh, yeah. Cookout's pretty regional.
Yeah.
They also raised their prices recently, which I'm not happy about with the Cookout tray.
Did they?
Yep. In case anyone actually noticed, they raised it up just a little bit. It makes it very frustrating for that Cookout tray.
Because I was there last night. It must be by like minimal cents.
Yeah, I mean, it's enough to notice, or at least for me.
Yeah, when it's so low, and you make the slightest
Yeah.
adjustment, you really notice it. You're like, yeah, I think I remember it. I think I remember my total was like, it used to be like 6.40 cents for what I would normally get, and then they were
you
like,
get the milkshake then.
no, I
do.
just get the tray. I just get a lot of like
Extras.
the bacon, the cheese, the tomato,
Yeah.
and they came back with the total. It was like $6.90, and I was like,
I think it raised like 30 cents. Yeah.
You know your wallet is hurting when you debate going to Cookout. That was me last night. I was like, $5. I don't know,
Yeah.
man.
But you still went.
I'm complaining about
Yeah.
like a 40-cent difference. So
That's a big deal when you've
you're
been
right.
doing, less than 40 cents your entire life. But number 2 on this list, Dairy Queen.
Dairy
Ew.
Queen.
never been.
Nobody goes there.
Yeah.
I've never been on purpose.
Yeah.
You know?
But I don't think they're really well known for their food.
Well-
People go for their ice cream.
Yeah.
The average cost of a combo meal there, $5.50. That's
Okay.
a pretty good deal.
Not a Cookout
So I mean,
price.
what is a combo meal at Dairy Queen though? I've never been at
Oh,
one.
I don't know.
They
Dairy?
have like sandwiches.
Do they have burgers?
I don't know about burgers. Maybe like, yeah, probably, right?
Interesting.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't go there for their food.
Always for the milkshakes.
Right, for the Blizzard.
Yeah.
Gotta go.
Well, number 3, not a place I don't think people go to either a lot, Zaxby's.
I love
Really?
Zaxby's.
I know it's good, but I haven't been there in a
Zaxby's is
while.
Love
really good.
Zaxby's.
Yeah, it's such an underrated like fast food chain.
Agreed.
Honestly, we have one that's like just sitting by itself, like really lonely next to Papa John's.
Yeah,
Do you know
on
what I'm talking
105,
about?
right?
It's
Yeah.
the forgotten Zaxby's
Yeah,
that
for
we
real.
have.
It's like it's pretty good.
I
So-
don't like Zaxby's. The northern in me is like, no.
Why do you not like Zaxby's?
It's just gross.
The Zax sauce is so good.
Okay, to be fair though, I am pretty picky when it comes to fast food. Like, I don't like a lot of fast food in general, and so pretty much all my entire palette of fast food is either Cookout or Chick-fil-A. So
Okay.
I feel that.
I don't go to the lesser known one.
I just like the amount of food you get from Zaxby's is
I
like
agree.
like it's that's worth your money.
Well, number 4, A&W. I don't know if anyone knows that one. I've never been there.
Oh,
What is
A&W.
it?
I've
Yeah.
had it.
It's a root beer.
Yeah, but they actually make food. They have it a lot in airports. That's where I've had A&W, and it's pretty solid. It's not that bad.
Yep. And then number 5, McDonald's. Number 6, Sonic Drive-In. 7, Dunkin' Donuts.
Ooh,
I'm a Dunkin' fan.
Dunkin's better than Krispy Kreme. Don't have
It
me.
is.
No,
It
it's
is.
not.
I
It's out.
agree.
I kind of
Don't have
agree.
me. It's
Ooh.
good.
Yeah,
It's better.
Because of the coffee combo, you know?
Yeah.
They have pretty decent coffee that goes with that, you know?
They just have better donuts too.
I agree.
Yeah. Sorry, Josh. 3 against 1.
Wow, I must be wrong. Number 8, Bojangles. 9, Chick-fil-A, finally. And then 10, KFC. Wendy's is not in the top 10.
That's
What?
surprising.
That's
With the 4 for
surprising.
4.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. I mean, Bojangles makes sense though because you can get a Supremes combo for like $6. You get your 4 tenders, biscuit, fries, and a drink.
I don't know. I just love Wendy's. I think Wendy's is
Same.
like the go-to if there's no Cookout, no Chick-fil-A, you know. It just, no matter where you are in the country, you go into a Wendy's and you're like, yeah, I'm in a Wendy's. You know, like it just feels like home in a way.
Oh my goodness. So, yeah, we were talking about fast food, and we're going to be talking about some of the desserts you can get at the fast food restaurants. A lot of people like going to McDonald's and trying to get a McFlurry, and the machine's broken. That's been the meme, and it seems like it's still happening. But on this list, the number 1 rated fast food dessert is Wendy's vanilla and chocolate frosty.
Yes.
Yeah. When they came out with the vanilla frosty, it was a game changer because I'm not a fan of chocolate ice cream, but I still ate the frosty because it's so good. Sometimes it's
Yeah.
like this weird consistency. That's amazing.
It's like mush.
Never
and then
had
they
the
came out with
combo.
the vanilla. Yeah, it's worth it.
Interesting. I'm
Yeah.
going to take a look at that. Number 2 is Taco Bell's Cinnamon Twists. These are really good. I used to go to Taco Bell just to get the twists, actually, because they're really good. Number 3 on this list is the Sonic Green Apple Ice Cream Slush
Ew.
/ the Sonic Fresh Banana Shake.
To be fair, everything from Sonic's dessert menu is good. I've
Really?
never had that one, but Sonic's dessert menu is really good.
That sounds
I'm a fan.
absolutely disgusting. Green slush and slosh and ugh, no.
Well, too much sugar. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a lot of
Yeah,
sugar.
but compared to Wendy's Frosty, that looks like mush. Like,
But like,
the Frosty,
okay,
like,
but as far as the title goes, Frosty sounds a lot more appetizing than green slushy mushy
Green
stuff.
Apple Ice Cream Slush.
Ew.
yeah, that sounds like something off of like an old cartoon that everyone like went to hang out or something like that. I don't know.
It sounds like you're trying to say green eggs and ham when you're saying that.
yeah.
Number 4 on this list is Popeye's hand pies. I love Popeye's food, but I've never had their hand pies.
What's a
so-
hand
What's
Never
a
been
hand
to
pie?
Popeyes. What's Popeyes?
I have no idea what a hand pie is actually.
Just like,
I like
here
their
you go.
food.
To
Fake
answer your
fan.
question, it's like a Louisiana like fish type restaurant, is it not?
I
Like
don't think it's
Louisiana,
fish.
Well,
It's-
it can be. I think chicken
Yeah.
and fish. Yeah, like Louisiana Cajun fit or chicken.
You know, KFC is from Kentucky.
Yeah.
Popeyes is Louisiana's version of
Yeah.
KFC,
Okay.
really.
Okay.
That's how you determine the two. Number 5 is Dairy Queen's Orange Julius Original.
What? I don't
This
think
is
you
a-
said that right.
I don't. The Dairy Queen Orange Julius Original. Yeah, I think that's right. That's how it says on the list, at least. So
These don't sound like desserts. I wouldn't want my dessert tasting green or orange. It should taste
don't
Well,
like
chocolate.
you don't
orange?
taste colors, okay?
Colors associated with the flavors. So green, apple, and orange. I would want something filled with chocolate and peanut butter. These
Or
don't sound like
caramel.
desserts. Yeah.
Caramel.
Caramel. I don't know. Caramel.
oh my goodness. Number 6 on this list is Sonic's Oreo Blast. What's
Sonic.
again? Say
There we
Sonic.
go.
I like
There
anything
we
with
go.
Oreo
Yeah.
milkshake. Like that's my go-to milkshake. If I go to Cookout or any place, I'm like, give me that cookies and cream or that Oreo cookie milkshake.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Every
Round out
time.
the rest of this list is going to be Shake Shack's Malted Shake. Number 8 is Chick-fil-A's Ice Dream Cone. Number 9 is Domino's Cinnamon Bread Twist, which are really good. And number 10 is Domino's Marbled Blondie Cookie and Brownie. So those are the top 10 fast food desserts.
Look at Domino's.
Right on, right on. Well, that, you know, if I don't know if you're going to want to get some fast food later, but we hope that helped you out. Stick around. We have an embarrassing story, continuing on with the embarrassing stories segment, and some more maybe today I learned, so stick around.
Where the scissors at? Where's the tape? I don't know. You had it. No, I didn't. Guys, what are you doing? You said sports wrap. We're wrapping up presents for sports teams, right?
No, I meant Sports Wrap, the sports talk show on 90.5 WASU that airs every Tuesday and Thursday at 6, where we recap the biggest sports games and news from the week.
What did you say?
Well, what are you rapping?
Oh, I'm just getting Tom Brady up to play football. Maybe you can catch this.
I'm just wrapping up LeBron's career in Cleveland and sending Isaiah Thomas a no-trade clause.
And I'm getting a choking hazard label for the Indians, Dodgers, and the Falcons. You think Dan Quinn will like this? Come on, guys, time for actual sports wrap. Falcons, Dodgers.
My name is Maggie Harper, and I host the App 1800, a podcast featuring the current events in Boone that you care about. Listen every Monday at 9 a.m. on 90.5 WASU, after the Morning App.
What time is it? I need to get up. I gotta go for the show. Oh,
It's time for the Morning App.
Welcome into the Morning App on 90.5 WASU.
How you guys doing this morning?
You can listen worldwide at WASUradio.com, live on App TV, or with the iHeartRadio app.
Hey, Howie.
Oh, hey, Kristen, how are you? So what's going on? What music you listen to right now?
Man, Howie, I don't know. I can't find any good music anymore.
Well, guess what? I host a show on WASU.
You do?
Yeah, it's called The Rollout. Do you like top 40 music?
Of course I do.
Well, guess what? I have your fix. I have the songs that are coming up on the charts. I have the next breakout artists and the songs you want to hear again and again.
That sounds great. When was it again?
It's going to be Wednesdays at 7 on 90.5 WASU or WASUradio.com.
The Rollout.
Listen to The Rollout every Wednesday at 7 on 90.5 WASU.
What's up, guys? Here on App TV, the A Game is the only place where you can see highlights and updates on everything App State sports. I'm Braxton Critcher.
And I'm Ashley Smith, co-host of the A Game, where each and every Monday at 9 p.m. you can find the best coverage of all your favorite Mountaineer teams and in-depth reporting from the sidelines.
That also includes athlete interviews, a player of the week, and a chance for students to get involved with the Q&A game.
So join us each Monday on App TV for App State's only sports TV show.
And now back to your favorite morning talk show, The Morning App, on 90.5 WASU.
Welcome back to the Morning App. It is 8:15 in the morning, and we have a very special guest with us today. This is my sister, Sylvia. Are you on the line right now? Can you hear me?
Sylvia, are you there?
Yes.
Yes.
Found you.
So this is my sister Sylvia. She is 10 years older than me, and she has an embarrassing story to, I guess, tell about me. So.
Oh, I'm so excited for this. I feel like there's a good stockpile of embarrassing stories of Dovy's childhood.
I'm so ready.
Are you ready, Dovy?
Go for it. I'm never ready, but just go for it.
So embarrassing story, huh? Well, I should probably say that Dovy and I are about 10 years apart. So I was kind of like the other mother. So he was really, I was much older, and I sometimes took advantage of that.
As you should.
When we played, I tortured him a little bit. So I remember vividly, I guess it's one of the memories, he loved to fight. He loved, like, anything with fighting and, war sounds and all of that. And he thought he could just tackle me. Like, he thought he had me. He could win. He would beat me down to the floor. And it was hilarious. So eventually, of course, I would, beat him down to the floor. It's over. You're laying on your back. He would not give up. So he would start spitting at me as a last resort. But what he didn't, think about was that spit would land right back on his face. And he would do it over and over and over again.
Relentlessly.
He just didn't, the cute little 3-year-old, he just didn't get it. He just didn't put it together. But that's how much of a fighter he was, that he was not going to give up. He will spit even if the spit lies back on his face. He's not done fighting.
I love your dedication, Dovy, there.
Yeah.
You just would not quit at any means necessary.
It's a heartwarming story to me now. I'm just like, just don't give up, man.
It's a good character trait, right?
Yeah.
Keep spitting at your sister,
Yeah. But except it didn't quite make it to my face. It made it on yours.
Oh, gosh.
But it was nice to try.
So I have a question for you about Dovy. Was he born? Did he just come out of the womb running around doing impersonations the way he does it now?
Yes, basically, yes. He actually, it's funny, I was thinking about this, and I just remembered he used to literally take something as like a microphone, and he would just run up to everybody, like all my friends, to the point where my friends would look at me like rolling their eyes, like, get this kid away from me. And he would shove like the microphone in their faces and like interview everybody over and over nonstop. And yes, like if he saw like videos or I don't know, like music videos, he would just go into like full roles with the full outfits. Like one of his favorite things was dressing up as a cowboy. And mind you, we grew up in Lithuania. We have never seen a cowboy in our lives,
It's exotic.
So, yes, it was definitely, that was his alter ego, was being a cowboy.
Amazing. So, my question is for you, whenever Dovy was growing up, did he have a favorite toy? Did it was something that he always was attached to and always wanted to play with all the time?
Oh, yes, Buzz Lightyear.
So he dressed up as a cowboy.
We actually had to get that from America. That's how much of obsession he had. I think we have pictures of him like hugging the thing. It was like his blankie, Which is, again, we grew up in Lithuania. Nobody had a Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah, so cowboy and space person.
With the Buzz Lightyear obsession, we have a picture of that. I think of him standing in the cowboy hat and the little cowboy boots and a Buzz Lightyear.
Oh, we need to get our hands on that picture.
We gotta get it.
The all-in-one.
We're gonna have to work on that. We're gonna have to ask Mom.
What's funny about the I don't know if you told them what's funny about the cowboy suit that we had too, we had no idea, so we got like the boots and the jeans and this button-up shirt, but it apparently had this like Confederate flag on it.
Oh yeah.
And we had no idea. We don't know anything about like U.S. history or anything like that. So I even have like my visa, my passport picture taken with this like.
Really?
Yeah, it's on there, and it's just like me, and I have this Confederate flag like button-up shirt.
This is what happens. You know, we have no idea of these things. We don't know what racism was or Confederate flag. It just didn't exist. So we got it by mistake. Someone, I think, bought it as a gift for my father, and he brought it back from America, and they just thought it was cool, colors, whatever, and he would wear that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Oh no.
Man, we went to some church. I went to like some churches in America with that on.
Oh, good. Good.
And that's when they had to explain that to my parents. They were like, "Yeah, your son.
You can't wear
you
that.
can't just like put him on your shoulders and just like it's like there's a frog there.
The South will rise again. But
So weird. Yeah.
my question for you, Sylvia.
Yeah.
Dovy said that it's been about 6 years since you've seen each other.
Yes.
Can you really tell us how he's changed from then to now? I know you have recently seen him, so has he changed at all, or is he the same outgoing guy that we know?
Oh, I think he's blossomed. Can I embarrass him?
Yes.
Yes, he's just got, I think, much more into who he is and just, becoming to himself, I guess, and more confident, and I'm so happy for him. Yeah, very proud of you, Dovy.
Aww.
Appreciate it. Love you, sis. Thank you for.
This is a big treat to see you.
Thank you, and I'm happy you can be a part of what I do, and you're kind of interwoven with the.
Thank you for making me do the absolute worst thing that I am terrified of.
Yeah, no, I appreciate you doing and stepping out of your comfort zone
I
too.
have stage fright. You don't, and this is like my ultimate declaration of love.
Cool.
Aww. Sibling love.
Yep.
We love to see it.
Well,
even though we torch each other, right?
Yeah, I won't spit at you. So I made some improvement, I hope.
Well, Sylvia, if you'd like, we'd like you to stay on real quickly, as Dovy usually does a Today I Learn, and I just want to get your opinion and thought on maybe one of his Today I Learn before we go to break.
All right.
I love that. Have you heard him do the Today I Learns?
I'm sorry?
Have you heard him do the Today I Learns on the show?
A little bit. No, I don't know that I have ever fully heard the whole thing because just time difference and all.
Oh yeah,
he's really good at it. He's creative with it.
So today, if you don't know it,
thank you.
So if just kind of for our listeners and you, if you don't know what Today I Learn is, it's basically a subreddit or like a website where people post really interesting facts that are pretty short but really interesting. So for example, today I learned that the origin of the word lunatic is based off of the belief that a full moon causes people to act insane.
That makes sense. That really does.
Okay.
Luna.
Yeah, we've heard of that, right?
Yeah, never.
It's a very, I think, common thing, at least in Lithuania. It was it's almost taken as a fact.
Oh, really?
They say, it's the full moon, so, right? You're talking about that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like.
So therefore, someome's acting insane. Yeah.
I thought it was werewolves, but that's just me.
I guess it's full moon for some people every day. I don't know.
That's me.
It's me
That's
too.
my excuse.
Sylvia, do you remember Dora the Explorer? The Explorer. It's like a TV show that was on back in the day.
Oh, I'm sorry. Say again. A little bit fuzzy.
Do you remember the TV show Dora the Explorer?
No.
Lucky.
How would you describe it? It's like a show about
Yeah.
It teaches Spanish to kids.
Yeah, it's a show that teaches
Dora
Spanish.
the Explorer. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Yes. I don't think I've ever watched it, but I remember it. Yeah.
So today I learned that in non-English speaking countries, Dora the Explorer actually teaches you English.
No way.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
interesting.
Which makes
Very cute.
it's pretty cool.
In countries such as?
I guess oh man, I just deleted the link.
Way to be prepared.
I'm on to the next one. Another one. This one I'm just gonna pull out because it's pretty interesting, real quick. Ben Stiller has the world record for the longest selfie stick.
Gotta
What?
love Ben Stiller. Gotta love him.
How long is it?
Who got it?
Ben Stiller.
Uh-huh.
Let's see if I can.
I'm
selfie
curious
stick.
because
It's 8.56 meters.
Who
Oh my
needs
gosh. Why do you need that?
that? Unnecessary.
You must be really tall.
You think?
At that point, it's not a selfie. It's like a group photo at that point because you can get literally everything in it. But
You just don't need people anymore. People. Let's just all have 6 foot selfie stick.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Sylvia. We really appreciate learning about Dovy and just seeing what kind of guy he is. Maybe we'll do this again next semester if we can, because he'll still be on the show. But
Yeah.
thank you for your time, Sylvia.
Anytime. This was fun. It's nice to speak to you guys.
Thanks,
Awesome.
Sylvia.
All right,
Love ya.
Have a great day.
And with that, on the other side of the break, we're going to have Real or Fake News, our favorite game. But here's Jesse, Carly Simon.
Where the scissors at?
Where's the tape?
I don't know. You had it.
No, I didn't. Guys, what are you doing?
You said sports rap. We're wrapping up presents for sports teams, right?
No, I meant Sports Rap, the sports talk show on 90.5 WASU that airs every Tuesday and Thursday at 6, where we recap the biggest sports games and news from the week.
What did you say?
Well, what are you rapping?
Oh, I'm just getting Tom Brady to play football. Maybe we can catch this.
I'm just wrapping up LeBron's career in Cleveland and sending Isaiah Thomas a no-trade clause.
And I'm getting a choking hazard label for the Indians, Dodgers, and the Falcons. You think Dan Quinn will like this?
Come on, guys, time for actual sports rap.
Falcons, Dodgers.
My name is Maggie Harper, and I host the App 1800, a podcast featuring the current events in Boone that you care about. Listen every Monday at 9 a.m. on 90.5 WASU, after the morning app.
What time is it? I need to get up. I need to go for sure.
It's time for the morning app.
Welcome into the morning app on 90.5 WASU.
How you guys doing this morning?
You can listen worldwide at WASUradio.com, live on App TV, or with the iHeartRadio app.
Hey, Howie.
Oh, hey, Kristen, how are you? So what's going on? What music you listen to right now?
Man, Howie, I don't know. I can't find any good music anymore.
Well, guess what? I host a show on WASU.
You do?
Yeah, it's called The Rollout. Do you like top 40 music?
Of course I do.
Well, guess what? I have your fix. I have the songs that are coming up on the charts. I have the next breakout artists and the songs you want to hear again and again.
That sounds great. When was it again?
It's going to be Wednesdays at 7 on 90.5 WASU or WASUradio.com.
The rollout.
Listen to The Rollout every Wednesday at 7 on 90.5 WASU.
What's up, guys? Here on App TV, the A Game is the only place where you can see highlights and updates on everything App State sports. I'm Braxton Critcher.
And I'm Ashley Smith, co-host of the A Game, where each and every Monday at 9 p.m. you can find the best coverage of all your favorite Mountaineer teams and in-depth reporting from the sidelines.
That also includes athlete interviews, a player of the week, and a chance for students to get involved with the Q&A game.
So join us each Monday on App TV for App State's only sports TV show.
on 90.5 WASU and WASUradio.com. 8:32 on this absolutely gorgeous Friday morning. It is lovely as well. Howie, what do we have in store for us weather-wise today?
Currently, it is 44 outside. It's going to get to a high of 69, almost 70s, low of 51 during the day. Yeah, so it's going to be warm
70.
today, tomorrow, maybe Sunday, but Monday. Monday is where it's going to be tricky. It's going to be 42, windy. And they talked about snow. I don't think it's going to happen, but it's going to be really cold.
Hey,
Knock on wood.
I'll take it. I'll take it for the weekend, you know?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, but
that's nice.
It's like right after that, we're going to get back to the 50s, 60s, 70s. So it's going to be nice. It's just like a little period of, okay, cold, windy, but you'll get your warm weather.
It's like a compromise in a relationship.
Yes.
You know, it's like, you can be 44 today. Let's just gradually start working up to that.
There you go.
To that hot weather.
There you go.
I would rather it be 44 than, 15 degrees and my heating bill just skyrockets,
Okay, I would like it to be 15 and snowing instead of 44 and windy, in my opinion, with 20 miles per hour winds, because the wind sucks. It makes you tired. Like you come into the studio, you're just out of breath, and I'm like, I can't do it.
Yeah, walking in that wind, you have to turn backwards to go up a hill. Yeah, that's when you know you've lived in Boone long enough, because then you're like, I know how to get up this hill with the wind, and then you see the freshmen, they're like, I can't do it.
You want to know something that's even worse than that, though?
Go for it.
How we score in real or fake news.
Okay.
It's bad.
Oh, man.
First of all, Max, I'm disappointed in you, man. I trusted you. I put all of my faith in him, and he let me down.
Yeah.
He let me down.
Oh, boy.
What's the current score, actually?
The score. Josh and I are tied. 16 points. And Howie, you're behind at 21 points.
Oh, my. Did he go 0 for 4?
No, I think he went 1 and 3.
So you kind of set yourself up for that, too.
So I think we have only a couple more left. So I have to do flawless. So.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah,
this
we
is
only have
almost
2 or
over.
3. 2 or 3 left.
Yeah, we still haven't decided punishment yet, so.
Mm-hmm.
You need to go like 4-0.
Yeah.
Every single week, and only I can do that.
Good luck.
Uh-oh, this is not
Just
good.
go with him every time.
This round might be a little bit tricky. All right, it is time for real or fake news. How this works is I'm going to read 4 news headlines, and all I can tell you is the headline itself. I will only say it once, and you will determine if it is real or fake news. You'll get a tally for every wrong answer, and it's like golf. So at the end of the semester, aka in 2 or 3 more Fridays, the lowest score wins. Are you guys ready?
Let's do it.
Oh, my favorite music. All right. First news headline. For years, Candy Company gave employees bonuses in candy.
Candy company gave employees bonuses and candy. As much as we wish for that to be true, it's not real. Josh is currently reading Kristen like a book.
I really think Josh should give his answer first, because he also bases my facial reaction off of your guys' answers.
Interesting.
This is true. It's fake.
Whenever you guys want to answer, you go ahead and answer.
Nah, you can't do that, man.
I'm
you can't
just
do
here.
that.
I am going to say it's real.
All right, I'm going to say it's fake.
Okay.
I will say it's fake.
Fake news.
I think my poker face is getting better, guys. Howie and Dovy, you guys are correct, and Joshua, you are wrong.
Yeah.
How you're doing it?
Let's do it.
Just keep going.
The comeback is
Keep
real.
going.
Wouldn't that be nice, though? I did
It's
think
on.
that this could be true, because a lot of companies will give their employees their products too. So
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this could work. This could work, and it did.
I want to get paid in gum. Nothing but gum.
Oh, that would be horrible. Nothing but gum.
Just fund it. Gosh, that would be exhausting.
Oh,
right?
fun dip.
If you just had you open your car and there's just fun dip falling out of it, you're like, ugh.
That would be
Give me real
expensive
money.
dentist bill. I hope they have a good dental plan.
Yeah, there you
Right,
go.
dental insurance.
Alrighty. Second news headline. Teacher proposes to student while wearing wedding dress.
Teacher proposed to student while wearing a wedding dress. I'm going to say that's real because people do some crazy things. That's definitely real.
What? Was it
I mean, it's definitely not morally good.
I'm going to say
Yeah, it's not good, but it's definitely
I'm going to say it's fake. I think it's a little over the top. I don't know. And doesn't sound like it's newsworthy to me per se. So,
Josh
I'm
got
not sure any of these are newsworthy, but I'll go real.
so
Josh, you are correct. This is real. University teacher shocks crowds by proposing to student while wearing a wedding dress. This occurred in China.
Oh.
And she did it at her boyfriend's dorm.
So you both said real?
So.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So we're back at square one, except Howie's still good. He's got 2.
I'm coming back, man.
Yeah, but he's
Two.
still behind, is he not?
Not by much.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
No,
by a
he's
bit.
still
You're
down
behind
like
by
4.
4.
Oh,
Okay,
I
okay.
thought it was
Instead of
3.
5, yeah.
Okay.
We just got to stay out of reach, Dovy.
Third news headline. The latest in-demand wedding photographer in Scotland is 9 years old.
Nice. The hustle.
I don't know. I got to read Kristen now.
It's real.
Ooh, I don't know. I think it's real. I think it's real, actually.
I'm going to say it's fake because I need variety. If we all say it's real, then...
It's real.
Don't say it's fake, Dovy. Say it's real.
No.
I've already said it.
Hey, Dovy.
Sorry.
Dovy.
Wrong.
Got
Wrong.
me.
Just to rub
You
it in.
lose.
Yeah, a couple.
Have a good day, sir.
So, Howie's been kind of piggybacking off of me a little bit. Now he's only 3 behind Dovy.
Hey, no, the first
true.
2 I said
man.
first.
You're
So
right. Okay.
This is exactly like last semester.
it was because I was down by a lot.
And then I missed like all of them.
Don't panic, Dovy. Don't panic.
I'm all good.
Play your
You
game.
guys should make a
cool.
deal again.
I'm a cowboy.
If you guys tie. Or if you guys tie.
Well, I don't think Josh wants to do that again. So.
I'm all for it.
learned
If you
his
two
lesson.
tie, I'll take the punishment. We don't know what the punishment is, but I'll take it.
Yeah, we do have to determine that. Still,
You guys aren't going to tie, though.
All right, you got it on air. We got it.
fourth news headline and last one of the day. Man creates a man cave that is actually inside of a cave.
That's fake.
Yeah, right?
That's fake.
This sounds like Kristen.
There's no air conditioning.
That's so
She-
fake.
I think
That's
she's making
so
it up.
That's
fake.
fake.
That's like, she's like, what can I do? What can I make up to be fake?
Man-
man
So
cave.
bad at this.
Man makes man cave inside a real cave. That
Come on.
is so fake. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I don't even think there was a slight possibility I was about to be like, dude, no way. I love how the other ones I was like laughing. I was like, oh, that's so silly. That's
Yeah.
so great. And
Yeah.
then this one I was like,
So,
no,
we
that's
also
not
know
possible.
fake. Kristen, are we correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
Porno day. Whoop whoop.
You did it.
Let's go. Yay. I don't think I have that in a very long time. Thank you. Thank you. Celebrations all around.
Honestly,
Howie,
don't worry.
4-0.
Don't worry. Next Friday, I will come prepared.
Oh, will you
I will
now?
stump all of you.
Okay.
What's the score right now?
Well, the score right now is Howie's in the lead, or Josh is in the lead
Yeah.
with 17 points. I follow up with 18. And Howie, you stay at 21.
Oh, yes.
Only 3 to 4 points behind us.
So the comeback is real, people. Don't you worry. I'm not losing real or fake news. But coming up after the break, we're going to be talking about relationships. It's Playing Like a Violin. Steven on 90.5 WASU.
And now back to the morning app on 90.5 WASU.
Welcome back to the morning app on 90.5 WASU. It is an extravagant day
It is.
here on Friday. Not a lovely one, but an extravagant one.
I wasn't ready for that adjective.
Yeah, I know. I took 5th grade English.
We haven't pointed out that it's Friday the 13th.
Yes, it is.
It is.
I literally have the best Friday the 13th. They're my luckiest day.
I remember you saying that a while ago, yeah.
Like, oh no, dude, okay, check this out. 13th birthday, Friday the 13th. 18th birthday, Friday the 13th. Graduated class of 2013 in high school. Like, Friday the 13th, that is my number. It's a great day for me.
Yes.
It's awesome.
Since every day is my Friday the 13th, it usually looks like Friday the 13th is the one day off I get because all the bad luck goes and messes with everyone else. So I'm like, wow, this is such a good day.
The Cormire luck does not exist today.
Well, as always, it is time for our relationship segment.
Wow, wow, wow.
Oh, yeah. It's about that time. It's about that time.
Shout out to Rocky one time.
Shout out to Rocky, the branding god.
All right, Kristen, what do we got?
All right. So if you have had the bad luck lately and you and your SO have broken up, my condolences to you. But also, question for you guys, and I'm curious because I have noticed that bad things occur in threes and good things also occur in threes. Everything happens in forms of 3, right?
Yes.
So this happened with my friend group recently. Are breakups contagious?
So you're saying like whenever one person in your group breaks up
with their SO, a lot of other people who are also in a relationship look at that recently broken up person, right? Mm-hmm. And I think that they start to realize that maybe they're not getting what they want in their relationship, or they start to realize, look at how much fun that person is having being single. Do I want that again?
It's like a domino effect.
It is. I really do think so.
I think so as well, because now that you mentioned it, instead of it being, breakups, getting together with people is also contagious. Because my friend group, they were single all throughout college, and then all of a sudden this year, bam, 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 they're all dating, and I'm like, what's going on here, man? Calm down. So I think that is actually something that is real. I can believe that.
Yeah, me and my roommate last year, I went through a breakup, and a week later, she decided it was time for her to as well. So, it is almost contagious, because you look at that person and you think, wow, they have a lot more free time. They're spending a lot of time with their friends. I want more time for that. And I think that you start to realize that you've gotten comfortable in your relationship. And so some people, instead of trying to push that, new form of love or relationships or, trying to work at it, will just, at this age, break it off.
Yeah, because I think when you break up with somebody, and I guess if your friend sees how you've been reacting towards that, they can determine in themselves, like, do I really want to be with the person I'm with? I'm seeing, Kristen doing her thing. She's having fun, chilling. Do I want to be with that? So that makes sense. It's like a sneeze almost, because you sneeze once, you see somebody else across the room start sneezing, like, uh-oh.
Hey, but always remember,
or when you're yawning,
it's easier to break up than it is to find another person.
That is true.
So always be, don't be like, oh, I'll just get a new one like it's at Walmart.
Right.
Do you think it's easier to be the person broken up with or the person doing the breaking up?
I think it's easier to be the person doing the breaking up.
Really?
I think so, personally. I mean, for me personally, it does suck when I have to end a relationship with somebody, but at the same time, it's kind of like I know what's coming. Whenever you've
the one thought about it.
Exactly. When you're being broken up with, sometimes you don't see it coming. You can be blindsided completely, and that's really tough to deal with. But you're in control in a situation when you're breaking up with somebody. So
that's fair. I think circumstances too really determine whether who's having it harder, because if you do still love that person and you have a big heart and you're going to feel horrible for breaking up, but like say you guys are moving and you don't want to do long distance and you have to, then I don't know who has it worse there.
Yeah.
Well, if you truly love someone, then long distance won't matter, is my argument continually, because you can make it work through long distance if both people are willing to put in the work.
Yeah.
But that's just me.
I agree. But some couples I'm in long distance right now, but some couples aren't willing to go through that.
Yeah, but then they don't truly care about each other, I feel like.
Maybe they're going into a different country, and can't afford to continue dating.
Yeah.
Just saying, if it's true love, it's meant to be.
Okay, Josh.
meant to
Hopeless
be.
romantic over there.
I love it.
That's me. Well, you said things come in threes. So when someone breaks up, you potentially see, 2 more breakups. It also goes in the same way as, going out with someone, becoming a new relationship. Someone told me that the other day. They're like, oh, I wonder who the next person's going to be because, yes, I am in a newfound relationship.
Woo!
Yeah, Josh.
Fantastic.
Confetti.
Are you?
Yes.
Josh, you didn't tell me that.
Yes, my girlfriend is beautiful, smart, and incredible, and that's why I do not want to screw this up. Do you have tips for a guy in a new relationship or a girl? This can work for both, but do you have tips on what you should do, especially at the beginning and maybe even as you continue through it?
Yeah.
I need help.
Okay, so when you do get into a new relationship, I think it is a lot of honeymoon phase, but I also think a lot of the time, because you're still trying to figure out that other person, little fights can occur and bickers. And then you're like, oh no, then you might double think, am I supposed you learn a lot about the other person. You have to be patient with them through their quirks, through the little fights that are going to occur. Because my boyfriend and I, at first we were like, we would debate about credit cards. Like, that's not that important, And so, but then I was like, oh, well, he doesn't believe in credit cards, so should we be together?
Yeah.
Yes, just the little fights will occur because you're figuring out their values. And that's irrelevant.
Morgan and I argue about
that's
RuneScape.
irrelevant.
Oh, I like it so much more.
But what I'm saying is, like, little fights, they're going to occur a lot more, I think, at the beginning than they will after 3-4 months. So power through those, be patient, be tolerant, very important things.
I could picture you and him right now just debating about credit cards.
It was going to Colorado. You were asleep in the back.
Oh, was I?
Yeah.
Oh, snap. Wait, actually, I might have woke up midway through and you were talking about something, but I was like, I'm going back to bed. I'm not involved in this.
But it's not that we're fighting, It's just small things. little bickers.
Yeah. That's actually really good advice because that does happen in the very beginning. And
wow, nice work, Christian.
At the same time, have fun because you have your friend group. Make sure, you're spending time with as much people as you can, but also you have to focus a lot of your time to her and don't get, in the way of schooling and stuff like that. Try to handle multiple things at once because adding a new relationship to your life is going to be a big change at first. You're a busy man by yourself anyway, so you got a lot of things going on. So just try to find a balance, try to get a schedule going, and you will be fine.
My piece of advice, something that's worked for me, is be present in the moment with where the relationship is. I think a lot of people in relationships are think way in advance, what's the next step? What's the next thing I should do? Try not to worry so much about the steps. Just be present and just take it all in and, just go with the flow and enjoy the time you have.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
I mean, being for the first time in your relationship for a while, it's fun. It's a good time.
The honeymoon phase,
The honeymoon phase. It's awesome. We all love it. You know what I just thought about, too? I am the last single person on the Friday show. So I just realized that.
All the relationship articles are going to go to Howard.
No, you got to give me the advice. I need the advice.
And Wednesday.
and Wednesday. Oh, no.
But Monday you're saved.
Yeah.
Monday
We're good.
For now.
Oh, no, I'm the last one left. Everybody's looking at me. Oh, God.
No, you good, Howie. You know what? Take your time.
We
Be
got
patient.
time. We got time.
You're living your best life.
And graduation is a month away. That's the other thing is I have seen a few people start blossom, seniors that is, blossom a relationship now, and I'm like, oh, girl, look at the time. Really? We're doing this,
you could have did this
now?
Yeah, so
months ago.
I got a job in Vancouver. Oh.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I'm going to Korea, so I don't think this is going to work.
Wow, those are really far apart.
Oh, my goodness.
That's the most distance I could think of.
But Josh, we are so proud of you. Congratulations on your newfound relationship. We hope the advice that we gave you helped. We hope that you can also take this advice and run with it. Thank you so much for listening to the Morning App on Friday. Join us Monday morning with Molly at 8 a.m. 90.5 WASU.